Hello, each and everyone. Welcome to Selling to Success. This is a tour vlog which covers lots of things one by one. So, welcome to Chilka Lake, and today is 26th of November when I'm videoing, making this video. So, please do subscribe to Selling to Success. If you like our video, then please do subscribe to our channel. This was on the way to Chilka Lake, and Chilka Lake is the lagoon in India which is present in Odisha. And uh, first we visit the Brahma Gaudiya Mott, and as you can see now, the next main place or main attraction was the Alana Temple. Now, basically, Alarnath is the mixture of God Vishnu and a deity of God Vishnu, you may say, but the structures of the temple in Puri was like that. Before entering the temple, there would always be two lions sitting in front gate, and then we enter the temple. Here you can see the COVID marks which was followed due to the COVID-19, and in front of the temple here you can see a beautiful painting. And as we enter the temple, inside this temple area there are lots of small temples which we can see. Here's a stage, and then we can find this is the Lord Alana Temple, this one. And after this, here was a mandir that is of Shivji. So let's see how that time in Odisha, how did Shivji look. So I'm focusing on it. You can see Indian women carrying the diya and putting it. So it is a ritual, and this like the Shivji actually look. And before Shivji you can find Nandi who is sitting. And yeah, this is the temple of Orissa, and these temples are really main attraction of any place. Now slowly we move inside of the temple. As you can see, I'll show you little bit because photography was not allowed inside the temple. So as I entered, someone told me that you cannot have photos or videos inside the temple, but I took a photo. This is a deity of Lord Alagnar. Now the main attraction is we are heading to Chilka Lake, so be excited. Before that, we come to a point where Mahaprabhu Chaitanya had payesh, that is kheer, or we may say pudding. Okay, and here is the Chilka Lake. Chilka Lake marks with the presence of lots of birds, and this was the entry gate to the lake. And there was a dockyard. So as we go to the entry gate, as we go move ahead to the entry gate, we find lots of ships and boats standing there. We may not say ships, but the boats are standing there. And yeah, it's a very nice and a beautiful place to see. Beautiful blue boats, and yes, the weather was just amazing and wonderful. It was a little bit of sunny, and a good amount of wind, a very nice amount of wind is blowing around now. And yes, as we move ahead, so this was the whole view, and yes, the view is nothing or something to be captured. Yeah, this is me, the whole chillful me who was very excited to vlog. And yes, if you are taking the boat, then make sure that you are taking that boat in which there is very less sound. Okay, so don't take a motor boat or something like that which is known as bhot bhoti. Especially if you visit to Orissa, you'll find that same word. So don't take that, because due to the huge sound, the dolphins will go away, and you will not be able to find or see dolphins. Okay, now our boat has left the shore, and we are heading towards the lake, in the depth of the lake. So let's find, it's a fine morning. Let's see what are we going to get in this weather. I'm very excited. I'm just touching the water, because you know that in the Chilka Lake, the water or the depth of the water is not so much. Okay, and yes, we were traveling in a group. Now let me tell you a very important thing. that here you will find the aquatic birds which are very nice. They will be flying, and the people were giving them food, so the aquatic birds were flying by our boat, right? As you can see, this bird, it is looking so nice. The flight is so nice. See, sometimes it is flying and sometimes the birds is swimming in the flow of the water. Now the water of the Chilka Lake is not so deep. It is very very shallow water, you may say. That means if you fear that you will get drowned in the water, that is nowhere because the water depth is very less. Okay, yeah, there you can find the awesome birds, right? Okay, now we are heading to the reactions. Let us see how the people are reacting. So yes, here we can see that lots of people. Yes, so here you can see lots of people. They are also videoing and filming this type of attraction. There are lots of aquatic birds. Yeah, and these are known as the seagull. These birds are the seagull birds. Yes, because beside the Chilka Lake is only the sea, which you are going to see, right? The lake and the sea meets there, and that's why Chilka is the lagoon. Yeah, you will find. Okay, so that bamboos and the green color part is the hapas, where the fish culture is going on inside the lake, because the water is salty, and along with it also you will find the fresh water, right? Because lakes are the fresh water part, and as it is mixing up with the sea, so it becomes little bit salty. That's why you will find the lake water a little bit salty and little bit fresh, and that's why it is a very tasty. And here we'll find nice tasty estuarine type of fishes. Yes, so that's a nice scenic beauty which we can find. So our journey continued with these birds, and it was really very soothing and very amazing. The birds was just flying next to you without any fear, and if you turn onto the sky you can find lots of birds, as the video or the camera could not justify it, but it was really nice. The moment we enjoyed there, and the moment, if you can see the people filming the video, they are so happy. It was really happy moment that the birds are following your stream, and you see people are throwing biscuits, and people are throwing the snacks in the river, so the birds are coming and just taking snacks and flying away. And like this, our whole journey to Chilka Lake, or covering the whole lake, was completed. But why did we move to the whole lake? Because we were in the search of dolphins, which were very important, right? So we all were in search of dolphins. We're just going and finding out dolphins. And as I already said you, that the boat was very 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 soothing. There was no sound from the boat, as it was the government service boat of Orissa Development Society. So if you are visiting to Orissa, make sure that you take the government boat and not the motor boats, because if you take the motor boats you will not be able to find the dolphins. Now this was a great view. I hope you'll enjoy this view. Let's continue our journey further. Now comes the dolphins. So make sure that when you are seeing these dolphins, these are the Irrawaddy dolphins, which is found in the Chilka Lake, and these dolphins are the wild dolphins. Yes, I hope you got to see. This was only the view of the dolphins. It was not like jumping and coming to our boat, because these are not trained, and these are the only wild dolphins you can find. So these are very natural, which you can find in the Chilka Lake if you are lucky enough to. So I was very lucky. Next comes the point where the sea meets the lake, and this point is known as the Srimad. So this point is known as Srimad. Now we are heading to the island. Now there are lots of islands around Chilka Lake, but we went to the Rajhans Island. In this island, it was very difficult for the old people to get down, but we young people all got down with the help of these two people. Now we were seeing the island, and in the island in front of that lake in the shore there was lots of shops where fishes or the fish fry or the pond fry was selling, or the she or the lake fishes. Now all in a group we were traveling through this dense forest so that we could see the beach, and that beach is nothing but the classic beach. Now you can see people clicking photographs and taking videos or making videos or filming the whole dense forest because it was the island forest. And yes, as it was the island forest, you can find things littering here and there because the humans have already polluted it, but still it is a nice place, and the leaves were this much narrow and it almost looked like a fern forest. As you can see, it was green too, and in between it was brown when the green turns into the brown, and it was really adventurous as the path was getting more and more dense and narrower. And it was time of the day, but still it was feeling very calm, and I was just conquering this island with my footsteps. It was very difficult to walk in the sand, but the excitement in me took me to the place to visit the island. So I was very tired, still I was walking, and I was very excited to see the classic beach. And what is the difference between the golden sand beach of Puri, or what is the difference between the classic beach of Chilka Lake? So this beach which we are going to see now, though it was a long walking journey, but still we were given a stipulated amount of time in which we have to visit the beach, and along with it we have also to come back to the lake shore. So yes, we are going to the sea. Now you're going to see the classic beach of the island. So just wait for the beautiful destination to come. I hope this long journey was just fruitful as the beautiful destination was. So yes, here comes the classic beach. So let me show you in broad. So this was the beach which I was talking about since then, and we reached this beach through the line of the forest. The classic beach. You can hear the sound of the sea. And yes, what's the difference? The difference is the water in the classic beach was more and more foamy in nature. It was forming white foams, as you can see. There were lots of humans present, but each and everyone was overwhelmed with the beauty of the sea, and each and everyone was silently and calmly listening to the sound which the sea was giving us. And it was really a soothing place to stand for years. Oh, here, let me introduce with a small crab. And yes, it is a living crab which I have taken in my hand. Now it's time to get back to the lake shore, which I've already told you. So yes, what we find, we are returning back to the Chilka Lake, and there is island in between, and this side is the Chilka Lake and that side was the sea. And now we have totally returned. Now next destination of Chilka Lake is very important, that is the Chilka Lake Eco Park. This is a small children park, and the main destination of the Chilka Lake is the dolphin visiting. Next we are moving ahead to the Chilka Lake Development or Chilka Development Authority, who keeps a check on this, and they have already made a museum on which are the main resources of the Chilka Lake. So here you can find the Ramsar Convention that is already written and depicted, that is, we want to preserve the wetlands of India. Chilka Lagoon is a brackish water lagoon which is located in the eastern coast of Orissa, right? And now here a model, or in front of the museum, this model was made, in which it shows the seagull, then the fishes and different types of corals, or the plants, or the aquatic phytoplankton and zooplankton, which we can see in the Chilka Lake. Now moving ahead in the museum, you will find lots of geographies, or which are depicted, that how the lake was formed, what are the resources or the plants we can found in the lake, what are the green wealth present in the lake, and different type of paths, and how the lake is present and where this lagoon is continuing. Next we can find that what was the discovery, or what did we find in this lake. Next about the Chilka Lake birds, the Ramsar Conservation Wetland Conservation Act, Nolbon is another good place where you can find out lots of animals and aquatic animals. So what is lagoon actually, here you can learn it from my vlog. And now we come to the bird area. So yes, these are the birds, and these are made up of the clay particles, and it is designed in a very nice way so that it is just looking like the original ones. Here you can find lots of birds, and yes, in the Lawnborn Bird Sanctuary near the Chilka Lake, these type of birds are preserved, which are already found in the Chilka Lake. Now there are lots of birds according to their beaks, which you can find, and their feeding techniques is also very fascinating to see, how they fly and from where they come and from where they migrate to Chilka Lake, that are also depicted in this museum. Now let's move to the next part, where we find the main attraction of Chilka Lake, that is dolphins, right? And then we move to the freshwater aquarium. So as we move to the freshwater aquarium, here we find the fishes, and these fishes and the freshwater fishes, the marine water fishes. Now one thing you will find in the marine water fishes, if we go near, or the brackish water aquarium, if we go near in the marine, what you'll find, there are lots of dead fishes and dead animals, dead shells which are present, right? And these dead shells, ultimately what it forms the petroleum. Hope it was a knowledgeable vlog. If you like it, make sure you subscribe to our channel and turn on the bell icon to never miss a video from our channel. Thanks for watching. Hope you like, subscribe and share our video. Bye each and everyone. Let's meet in the next video.